Taylor Cannon had a feeling there'd be extra people in the stands for her head coaching debut. Thanks to the weather, a number of local high schools dismissed early and postponed their basketball games. That included her alma mater, Hazleton Area High School, and that meant her former head coach, Joe Gavio, had a free night.
A night off is a nice time to go and check the former players, not only that you coached, but coached against.
Gavio coached current Penn State Hazleton Lady Lions Kendra File and Lauren Pataki, and yes, head coach Cannon.
Tell you what, she was always feisty. She was always feisty, and I didn't know she was available. She could have been helping us somewhere in the system, which would have been nice, But she's doing a good job here. She loves it. See her mother up here, father up here, and she's feisty. And she's a self-made player, so she can get down to their level. And I'm sure she still plays. She still looks like she could play.
You're saying I was feisty over there.
That's what he told me.
Yeah, I learned from the best.
With lessons learned from Gavio and Penn State Hazleton coach Paula Pell, Cannon led the local Lady Lions in a tough non-conference game against Wilkes University. The Lady Lions lost 93-79, but Cannon was proud of how they played against an NCAA Division III team with a bigger roster and taller players.
This is where we cut our teeth. This is how we know what we're going to do, how we know that we're a small team. So we cut it, we ran the floor, we tried to cause some chaos on defense, even though we're small. We had to change it up, but they did very well, and it's just a learning experience at this point for playing teams like this. But they're going to learn and they're going to get better every game that they play.
The 9-woman roster for Penn State Hazleton only includes 2 upperclassmen. The smaller roster means less rest for some of the players, and File is adjusting to that as a freshman, and she's working on her stamina at practice.
At practice, we just keep playing 5-on-5, and we don't really get a lot of breaks, but we just try to keep it together as a team.
File is averaging around 15 points a game for Penn State Hazleton, and a lot of her production comes from shooting threes. She says she's working on improving her shot since the three-point line is a little different than high school. Mackenzie Prutzman is a junior leader on the team who led all scorers with 33 points against Wilkes. She's making some adjustments to her game to fit in with the talent around her.
I'm definitely trying to improve on my offense. I think I rely on a lot of my defense and some fast break points, so setting myself up and my teammates up when I drive and trying to learn when I drive where to kick the ball to, because I know a lot of people step. So that's what I'm really working on, is trying to get the ball more to my teammates out at the three-point line. We have a lot of good three-point shooters this year. So
if Prutzman says she's going to do something, chances are it will get done. Here's Cannon.
I'm so proud of her growth over these last 3 years. And she was my freshman class, one of the first players I ever met. So yeah, I met her. She came to one of the games when I was playing, and I knew she was going to be an asset to this team.
The local Lady Lions may not have a lot of numbers, and they might be a smaller team, but they're feisty, just like their coach. And their coach is high school coach.